Again, we go to Chicago, the home of Barack Hussein Obama. Scotty, welcome to the program on WIND. What's on your mind, Scotty?
Hey, the more you talk about Common, the more you're alienating yourself. And, America, the youth culture, you're making yourself sound dated and more has-been. The youth culture is listening.
All right, listen, wise guy. If you think I'm going to pander to illiterate morons because that is what you want me to do, you are mistaken. Maybe that's something you would do if you could get a radio show, but I'm not going to do it.
I'm just telling you that this is how...
You're not telling me nothing. What do you know? Does anyone know who you are? You're unheard of. You're unknown. You're a man in the gutter with a radio in your hand. That's all you are. I'm a man of great stature in this country, so who are you to tell me I should pander to illiterate bums?
You are a paranoid...
You are nobody. You're nobody. You're a man walking in the gutter who thinks that by criticizing a giant, it makes you bigger. It doesn't make you anything. Have you done anything anybody would notice?
Ask your son if you're a giant. You're not a giant. You're a joke.
Oh, come on. You know you're a loser. What did you do in life that we should be aware of?
You are a joke.
I asked you something. I'm not going to let you stay on this show for one more second. Tell us what you have done that you're proud of.
I get on when I want to. I already told you, you're a paranoid...
I asked you what you do that you are proud of other than shoot your mouth off. You don't do anything. You walk around with a radio in your hand and you think by making a phone call you're a strong man.
How does your son...
You are nobody. You're nobody. You're nothing. You're just an Obama man. You're just a man who votes for a man. That's all you are.
Your son's not...
All right, have a nice day. Have a nice day. Go wear the crack pants and enjoy yourself. Matthew in Cincinnati, Ohio, welcome to the Savage Nation.
Hello.
Go ahead, Matthew. You're on the radio.
Yes, I think Obama is right on this Egypt issue.
Well, that's not enough of a statement. Tell us why.
Because Islam is a religion, and it is a world religion, and it should be respected.
Listen, fool. What religion is Mubarak, fool?
Mubarak? He is no religion. He's a secular.
Listen, Putz. Putz, he's a Muslim, you schmuck. What are you talking about? You're making it as though Mubarak is not religion. He's a Muslim, you moron. Where do you get your information from, you Putz, you?
Huh?
And I take idiots. Michael in Victorville, welcome to the Savage Nation. Go ahead, please.
How you doing, Michael? Hello?
Yes, make your point. Stop asking me how I'm doing. You don't know me, for God's sakes.
How you doing, Michael? This is Michael from Victorville, and
I'm hanging up, that's all. That's number 2. If you ever get on my show, there's a couple of rules. Never ask me how I'm doing. This is not Breaker One Radio. You don't know me. I don't know you. We're not chatting. It's national radio. Come up with a cogent point, or don't get on my show at all. I can't take this. I kill myself to do this right, and I have to talk to the stupidest people. I'm going to try one more call, then I'm not taking another call all week. Donna in New York on WOR. Go ahead, please.
Michael, you're correct. They're taking advantage of the Obama in the White House. This is a chess game. Obama has been dismantling our economy so that we can't be strong enough to defend Israel. I also
right. The big loser here is Israel. Obama and the liberals want Israel gone. They want it divided. They want a Palestinian nation. They want it overnight. They want to see this happen in Israel. And then they want the Jewish state to disappear, to be absorbed into a greater Middle East, so that the New World Order can all be happily one new Middle East without Israel. Wisconsin, Allison, you're on the Savage Nation.
Hi. Hello?
Yes, go on. You're on national radio. Go ahead.
Hi. I just wanted
I said you're on the radio. Stop with the hi twice. What's on your mind?
Well, the gentleman told me to calm down a little bit. I was just a little irate listening to your conversation in regards to Madison. I was actually at the protest today, so I got to experience it firsthand.
Mm-hmm.
I am employed through a school district in the Madison area. I'm a temporary employee, currently funded under Title I funds, so I'm not under a contract with the union.
Well, okay, aside from you, don't you think it's only fair that people pay a portion of their salary towards their own pensions?
They are already paying a portion. That's what you said, that they're not paying a portion. They're paying 6% for medical and or health benefits, and they are paying a portion of their pension.
All right, so he needs them to pay more, something that's only 50% of what the private sector pays. In other words, even if you raised it to double what they're paying, it would still only be 50% of what the person in the private sector pays.
No, you can't, because private sectors have opportunities to make a lot more money than public.
Oh, there we go again. There we go again. The jealousy of the private sector. Don't you know what's going on in the real world outside of your public sector job? There's been a decimation of work in the private sector, madam. There are millions of people out of work who would love to be a teacher. Don't you know that?
Well, maybe they didn't go to school to be a teacher.
No, maybe they did go to school to be a teacher, but they can't get hired because the greedy teachers have taken so much money for themselves that there's not enough money for more teachers to give younger ones a chance.
So
did you ever think that maybe the teachers not making market value, maybe they're making too much for the job?
Okay. Starting off at $30,000.
Well, we know that, but that doesn't end up at $30,000. It says for the first time in history, the average annual compensation for a teacher in the Milwaukee public school system will exceed $100,000. Did you know that?
I do not agree with that. It's interesting how
you... Wait a minute. Of course you don't agree with it because you don't want to accept reality. This figure was revealed last night at a meeting of the MPS school board. Now, how could you argue with the Milwaukee Public School Board? You're only a temporary teacher. You don't even know what the figures are.
Oh, I do know what the figures are because I have been in the school district for 7 years.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. If you know what the figures are, you're saying that the Milwaukee Public Schools are lying when they say that the average salary will be $100,000?
I don't live in Milwaukee. I live in Madison.
I understand that. So, in other words, you don't care what's going on in Milwaukee.
Oh, I definitely care about all of humanity, unlike yourself.
Unlike myself. So now you're categorizing what I care about. You suddenly know me. Well, have you ever heard this show before or only today?
I have.
Wait, hold it. You have, and you can say that? You can say that I don't care about humanity because I want teachers to pay their fair share of pensions. I'm suddenly Hitler?
Do you know what the percentages are that...
Madam, hold on. You just insulted me. You said you care about humanity and I don't. What is it that I don't care about in humanity? Go ahead and say it.
Okay, first of all, you were saying that people in Wisconsin are a bunch of pot crackheads.
No, I didn't say crack. I was very specific as to the drug. I said the people in Madison are crackpots. I didn't say crackheads. I said crackpots, potheads, and other sorts of miscreants. They all seem to gravitate to Madison. Madison is the Berkeley of your state, is it not? Anti-war, anti-American, anti-family, anti-flag, anti-church, anti-cop, correct?
It's listed at top.
Yeah, please, take a walk. No wonder you're part-time. I'll be right back.
Savage.
1-800-449-8255 is the Michael Savage Show. Let's go to the callers in Boca Raton. The Rat's Mouth. Joe, welcome to the Savage Nation.
On this one, I believe that the Muslim Brotherhood is pretty much the same as the Tea Party. And
So the Tea Party wants to put women in burqas?
No, the Tea Party wants to stand against big government, and same with the Muslim Brotherhood against the Israelites who have...
Wait, Joe, please. You made quite a statement that the Muslim Brotherhood is equal to the Tea Party. You're not serious, are you?
Oh, I'm absolutely serious.
So, in other words, the Tea Party movement in America wants to introduce Tea Party law in America, where everyone will be forced to drink 6 cups a day while praying for Arthur Godfrey?
No, it's about freedom, and the Muslim Brotherhood has been suppressed by the government, and they're trying to overthrow the government so they can at least...
So in your mind, the Muslim Brotherhood is a benign, kindly faction?
I wouldn't say that, but I'd say that...
Well, what would you say, since you're an ignoramus to begin with, to make a statement of the kind you made to enter this national talk show? Who is the Muslim Brotherhood? What have they done and what do they stand for?
They stand for their beliefs and their religion.
Well, what is their beliefs? I asked you. You're talking about it as though you know something. Who is the Muslim Brotherhood? What do they believe in?
They believe that they need to have the right in order to, they want to be in the government too. I don't know what kind of education you come from, but my professor is a lot more smarter than you, and he's...
I would say that you're perhaps the stupidest caller I've ever had in my 16 years on radio. You actually win a prize. Is there some way I can send you some fish oils to try and push your thinking power up to that of, let's say, a moron?
Excuse me, I'm in school right now, and I don't have a degree yet, but I am...
No, I can tell that. I don't know what school you might be in. What is it, Tallahassee Prison for women? The college courses? You have no idea what you're talking about. You're so over your head, it's an embarrassment, but you wouldn't even understand what you're talking about. The Muslim Brotherhood stands for the introduction of Sharia law. Do you know what Sharia law is?
From what you say, from what you teach, it sounds like it's the devil's worship.
Aha. So you would like Sharia law. Would you like to wear a burqa?
That's not my religion, but I would like to have the freedom to...
Well, wait a minute. Lady, you said that the Muslim Brotherhood is simply an oppressed faction, a political faction that simply wants its day in the sun. You don't even know who the Muslim Brotherhood is. They stand for Sharia law. They want Sharia law spread throughout the world, which would include you, Joe. Do you understand what that means?
Well,
okay, you're okay. Take a walk, please, Joe. Do me a favor. Never call the show again. In fact, don't even listen to my show because listeners like you lower the IQ by a vast amount. I know that when a person like you listens, the IQ goes down for every listener to the show. Sacramento, William, you're on the Savage Nation. Go ahead.